Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, title Creation, Chapter 2, Divinity and Divine Service, and text number 23. Sattvam rajastama iti prakrutergunasthair yuktaha paraha purusha eka ihasya dhatte sthitiyadaye hari virinchi hareti samnyaha श्रेयांसि तत्र खलु सत्त्वतनो नृणां स्युः. Synonyms: Sattvam, goodness; Rajaha, passion; Tamaha, the darkness of ignorance; Iti, thus; Prakruteh, of the material nature; Gunaha, qualities; Thai, by them; Yuktaha, associated with; Para, transcendental; Purushaha, the personality; Ekaha, one; Iha asya, of this material world; Datte, accepts; Sthiti adaye, for the matter of creation, maintenance and destruction, etc. Hari, Vishnu, the personality of Godhead; Virinchi, Brahma; Hara, Lord Shiva; Iti, thus; Samnyaha, different features; Shreyamsi, ultimate benefit; Tatra, therein; Kalu, of course; Sattva, goodness; Tanoh, form; Rinam, of the human being; Syuh, derived. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Abhayacharna Arvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Translation: The transcendental personality of Godhead is indirectly associated with the three modes of material nature, namely passion, goodness, and ignorance. And just for the material world's creation, maintenance, and destruction, he accepts the three qualitative forms of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Of these three, all human beings can derive ultimate benefit from Vishnu, the form of the quality of goodness. Purport: that Lord Sri Krishna, by his plenary parts, should be rendered devotional service, as explained above, is confirmed by this statement. Lord Sri Krishna and all his plenary parts are Vishnu Tattva, or the Lordship of Godhead. From Sri Krishna, the next manifestation is Baladeva. From Baladeva is Sankarshana. From Sankarshana is Narayana. From Narayana there is second Sankarshana. And from this Sankarshana, the Vishnu Purushavasaras. The Vishnu are the deity of the quality of goodness in the material world is the Purushavatara, known as Kshirodakashayi Vishnu or Paramatma. Brahma is the deity of Raja, passion, and Shiva of ignorance. They are the three departmental heads of the three qualities of this material world. Creation is made possible by the goodness of Vishnu, and when it requires to be destroyed, Lord Shiva does it by the Tandava Nritya. The materialists and the foolish human beings worship Brahma and Shiva respectively, but the pure transcendentalists worship the form of goodness, Vishnu, in his various forms. Vishnu is manifested by his millions and billions of integrated forms and separated forms. The integrated forms are called Godhead, and the separated forms are called the living entities or the Jivas. Both the Jivas and Godhead have their original spiritual forms. Jivas are sometimes subjected to the control of material energy, but the Vishnu forms are always controllers of this energy. When Vishnu, the personality of Godhead, appears in the material world, he comes to deliver the conditioned living beings who are under the material energy. Such living beings appear in the material world with intentions of being lords, and thus they become entrapped by the three modes of nature. As such, the living entities have to change their material coverings for undergoing different terms of imprisonment. The prison house of the material world is created by Brahma under instruction of the personality of Godhead, and at the conclusion of a kalpa, the whole thing is destroyed by Shiva. But as far as maintenance of the prison house is concerned, it is done by Vishnu. As much as the state prison house is maintained by the state, anyone, therefore, who wishes to get out of this prison house of material existence, which is full of miseries like repetition of birth, death, disease, and old age, must please Lord Vishnu for such liberation. Lord Vishnu is worshipped by devotional service only, and if anyone has to continue prison life in the material world, he may ask for relative facilities for temporary relief from the different demigods like Shiva, Brahma, Indra, and Varuna. No demigod, however, can release the imprisoned living being from the conditioned life of material existence. This can be done only by Vishnu. Therefore, the ultimate benefit may be derived from Vishnu, the personality of Godhead. Text 24. Parthiva dharuno dhumas tasmat agni trayimaya tamasastu rajas tasmat sattvam yad brahma darshanam. Synonyms. Parthivat, from earth, dharunaha, firewood, dhumaha, smoke, tasmat, from that, agnihi, fire, trayi, Vedic sacrifices, mayaha, made of, tamasaha, in the mode of ignorance, tu, but, rajaha, the mode of passion, tasmat, from that, sattvam, the mode of goodness, yat, which, Brahma, the absolute truth, darshanam, realization. Translation and purport by Sri Sabai Charanarvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Firewood is a transformation of earth, but smoke is better than the raw wood, and fire is still better. For by fire we can derive the benefits of superior knowledge through Vedic sacrifices. Similarly, passion, rajas, is better than ignorance, tamas, but goodness, sattva, is best because by goodness one can come to realize the absolute truth. Purport. As explained above, one can get release from the conditioned life of material existence by devotional service to the personality of Godhead. It is further comprehended here in that one has to rise to the platform of the mode of goodness, sattva, so that one can be eligible for the devotional service of the Lord. But if there are impediments on the progressive path, anyone, even from the platform of tamas, can gradually rise to the sattva platform by the expert direction of the spiritual master. Sincere candidates must therefore approach an expert spiritual master for such a progressive march, and the bona fide expert spiritual master is competent to direct a disciple from any stage of life, tamas, rajas, or sattva. It is a mistake, therefore, to consider that worship of any quality or any form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is equally beneficial. Except Vishnu, all separated forms are manifested under the conditions of material energy, and therefore the forms of material energy cannot help anyone to rise to the platform of sattva, which alone can liberate a person from material bondage. The uncivilized state of life, or the life of the lower animals, is controlled by the mode of tamas. The civilized life of men with a passion for various types of material benefits is the stage of rajas. The rajas stage of life gives a slight clue to the realization of the absolute truth in the form of fine sentiments in philosophy, art, and culture with moral and ethical principles. But the mode of sattva is a still higher stage of material quality, which actually helps one in realizing the absolute truth. In other words, there is a qualitative difference between the different kinds of worshipping methods, as well as the respect to results derived from the predominating deities, namely Brahma, Vishnu, and Hara. Text 25. Bejire munayo thagre Bhagavantam adokshajam Sattvam Vishuddham Kshemaya Kalpante ye Anutaniha. Synonyms. Bejire, rendered service unto, Munayaha, the sages, Atha, thus, Agre, previously, Bhagavantam, unto the personality of Godhead, Adokshajam, the transcendence, Sattvam, existence, Visuddham, above the three modes of nature, Kshemaya, to derive the ultimate benefit, Kalpante, deserve. Ye, those. Anu, follow. Tan, those. Iha, in this material world. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Abhay Chiranaravindha Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Previously, all the great sages rendered service unto the personality of Godhead due to his existence above the three modes of material nature. They worshipped him to become free from material conditions and thus derive the ultimate benefit. Whoever follows such great authorities is also eligible for liberation from the material world. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The purpose of performing religion is neither to profit by material gain nor to get the simple knowledge of discerning matter from spirit. The ultimate aim of religious performances is to release oneself from material bondage and regain the life of freedom in the transcendental world, where the personality of Godhead is the Supreme Person. Laws of religion, therefore, are directly enacted by the personality of Godhead, and except for the Mahajanas or the authorized agents of the Lord, no one knows the purpose of religion. There are 12 particular agents of the Lord who know the purpose of religion, and all of them render transcendental service unto him. Persons who desire their own good may follow these Mahajanas and thus attain the supreme benefit.